Jordan Nathaniel Marcel Knight is an American singer-songwriter best known as the lead singer in the boy band New Kids on the Block, and as an actor, who rose to fame in the 1980s and 1990s. He is best known for his distinctive falsetto style of singing, influenced by the Stylistics. After New Kids on the Block disbanded, Jordan launched a solo career. Jordan's first solo album, released in 1999, and his latest solo album, released in 2011, reached the top 50 on the US Billboard 200. As of 2011, he released 4 top 40 singles. The most well-known being Give It to You in 1999. He has released 3 studio albums, 1 remix album and 1 EP. Jordan had sold over 1.5 million records worldwide as a solo artist. On May 31, 2011, he released a new studio album, entitled Unfinished. Early life and career: Knight was born in Worcester, Massachusetts. He is the youngest of 6 children: Allison, Sharon, David, Christopher, Jonathan. He was close to 14 in 1984 when he joined New Kids on the Block, a band assembled in Boston by producer Morris Starr. His fellow members included his brother, Jonathan Knight, as well as Joey McIntyre, Donnie Wahlberg and Danny Wood. Over the next few years Knight began teaching himself piano and keyboard instruments, and writing songs. Morris Starr, the New Kids producer, who wrote much of the New Kids material, was reluctant to add the teenagers' work to the band's repertoire. New Kids on the Block sold over 70 million albums worldwide, generated hundreds of millions of dollars of concert revenues, and paved the way for later boy bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. New Kids on the Block disbanded in 1994, but reunited in 2008. Solo career: Knight made a comeback in 1999 by releasing his first solo single, Give It to You. The single reached number 10 on Billboard Hot 100, went platinum, and was nominated for the 1999 MTV Video Music Award for Best Dance Video, though it lost to Ricky Martin's Live in La Vida Loca. Knight was also nominated for Favorite Male Singer at the 2000 Kids' Choice Awards. The single also peaked at number 35 on the Hot Dance Music Club Play chart. The album Jordan Knight won an Aspire Music Award for Best Male Album. Jordan's self-titled debut album was then certified gold for sales of over 500,000 copies in the US on July 7, 1999. The album peaked at number 29 on the Billboard 200 and number 9 on the top Internet Albums chart. In 2008 the NKOTB reunited and released 2 top 40 hits and went on a successful tour. As of fall 2010, the NKOTB has teamed up with the Backstreet Boys, creating the biggest boy band in history, NKOTB, and are touring in summer 2011. Knight released a remix album, Jordan Knight Performs New Kids on the Block, in 2004. In 2005, Knight released a new EP entitled The Fix with the lead single, Where Is Your Heart Tonight, which reached its peak at number 12 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart. He continued to tour extensively in 2005 to 2006 promoting his EP The Fix. In September 2006, Knight's next album, Love Songs, was released by Transcontinental Records. The first single was Say Goodbye, a duet with Deborah Gibson, that peaked at number 24 on Billboard's Hot Adult Contemporary Tracks chart. In May 31, 2011, Knight released his third solo album, Unfinished. The album reached number 8 in the US Billboard Independent Albums chart, number 48 in the US Billboard 200 and number 55 in Canada. Knight announced his plans to start his Live and Unfinished tour on December 11, 2011. Knight performed the announced dates with Boston-based band Elevation Theory. In 2014 he teamed up with Nick Carter on the release of the album Nick and Knight. The two are set to tour throughout the fall in support of the album. Television: Knight was a judge on the American Idol spin-off, American Juniors. He was a third-season cast member on the VH1 reality television series The Surreal Life with Other Celebrities in 2004. He later appeared in the 2007 spin-off The Surreal Life, Fame Games, but left during the filming of the premiere episode because of the death of his maternal grandmother. In 2005, Knight appeared on the British show Hit Me Baby One More Time, where he performed Give It To You, as well as a cover of Let Me Love You by Mario. In September 2005, he also starred in a British documentary on 5 in the UK called Trust Me, Euro unregistered trademark MA holiday representative. 6 celebrities spent 10 days in the role of an Olympic Holidays holiday rep in Ayia Napa, Cyprus. He initially lacked enthusiasm for the role, which he blamed to some extent on his shyness, but came to enjoy it. In his final debriefing he earned praise from the head reps, who said they would offer him a job as a children's and transfer rep. Knight also appeared on Identity, hosted by Penn Jillette. In September 2011 he was a judge on the CBC show Cover Me Canada. Personal life: Knight is married to Evelyn Melendez and has 2 children. The couple's first son, Dante Jordan, was born on August 25, 1999. Their second son, Eric Jacob, was born on February 21, 2007. Discography: New Kids on the Block albums, New Kids on the Block number 25 US, number 6 UK, Hangin' Tough number 1 US, number 1 UK, Merry Christmas number 9 US, number 13 UK, Step by Step number 1 US, number 1 UK, number More Games, the Remix album number 19 US, number 15 UK, HITS number 50 UK, Face the Music number 37 US, number 36 UK, Greatest Hits number 22 US, The Block number 2 US, number 1 Can, Cups number 7 US, 10 number 6 US, Solo albums, Jordan Knight number 29 US, Love Songs Unfinished number 48 US, number 8 US, number 55 Can, Remix albums and EPs, Jordan Knight performs New Kids on the Block, the Remix album, The Fix, collaborative albums, Nick and Knight, singles, Give It To You, number 5 UK singles chart, number 10 US Billboard Hot 100, number 11 Canadian singles chart, Give It To You number 14, I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man number 37 US Top 40 mainstream, Close My Eyes, Where Is Your Heart Tonight number 12 US Adult Contemporary, Say Goodbye number 24 US Hot Adult Contemporary tracks, Let's Go Higher, Stingy, One More Night, Other Songs, Angel of Love feat. Anna, Can I Come Over Tonight? Data track, multimedia track, My Heart Saying Now, Your Vibe, references. External links, official website, Jordan Knight on MySpace, Jordan Knight at the Internet Movie Database, Transcontinental Records.